Do you know that one of the most popular videos online about the city of Seattle is called Seattle is Dying? There's something wrong with that. I'm at 203 Degrees Coffee. It's brand new in South Lake Union. See, the thing is, I think Seattle is amazing. It's absolutely beautiful here. We have a great food scene, and I don't think you can beat the coffee here either. If you want to see more about my food videos or the food around Seattle, you can check that out here on the channel. But I'm going to finish my coffee real quick, and then we're going to go outside. Hopefully it stops raining. Today's videos are 3 reasons why I think Seattle is a great place to live. Let's go. I put out a poll on Instagram to find out why other people love living in Seattle and why they chose to move here. And number one consistent answer is the access to nature. There's a lot of birds in this location. Something that a lot of people talk about with Seattle, or what they know about Seattle, is that it just rains here all the time. And that's true. It's constantly raining here. If you look it up, Seattle's not even the wettest city in America. It just rains here in a very tiny amount all year around. I think it's like 150 to 200 days of rain that we're gonna get here in Seattle, but places like New York is gonna get more inches of rain over the course of the year, but that's gonna dump like in a small period of time. There was one color to describe Seattle, it's definitely gray, because you have cloudy skies almost all the time. You rarely see the blue sky, you very rarely see the sun. It could be sunny and clear right now, and in 20 minutes, I'm gonna go over to Seward Park and it could be raining. And one thing that I have a personal beef with here in Seattle, we don't believe in umbrellas. I'm working on changing that, but as of right now, we're just gonna get wet. Gotta clean the camera off here. You gotta understand that you are breaking up with sunshine. It's only gonna be a summer fling with the sun. So you have to get that in your mind, like, bye to the sun. I'm gonna embrace the cold, I'm gonna embrace the rain. I didn't even know there was an amphitheater here in Seward Park. I'm soaking wet. I need to go dry off before we head to the next location. In conclusion, the climate and the weather really is something special and something to be cherished here. We don't have all of this lush greenery, the access to the water and the forest without living in the rainforest. So if this is somewhere that you're considering moving to, or maybe you just moved here, or maybe you lived here for 50 years, in Seattle, the rain is part of your life. The quicker that you can adopt it and accept it and change your mindset on like, this is a blessing, the easier it's gonna be for you to live here. We're not New York, we're not LA, we're not San Francisco, but I feel like it's almost like the best kept secret about Seattle is how much opportunity there is. There's so many jobs here. There's working at big companies. There's a ton of small companies. We have a big culture of people starting businesses here, especially if they're leaving some of those big businesses and they've made a little extra money and they're putting it into starting their own things. Pretty much work for small companies and startups for the last 10 years that I've lived in Seattle. I don't want to leave because I can move to San Francisco or LA or Chicago, which also have a lot of opportunities, but the balance with everything else on this list is also important. But I feel that as long as I live here, there's an opportunity for me to grow personally, grow professionally, learn a lot, be surrounded by creative thinkers and creative people. Some of the growth that is happening here in Seattle, which gets a lot of the negativity, is also matched with a lot of people who have high-paying jobs, who are creating success and long-term wealth with their families. So it's really hard to you just have to balance the pros and the cons of a growing city. When you create this much opportunity, the negativity is going to come, and there's no doubt we need to work on those things. There's plenty of problems that we have within the city, like every big city, and when it comes to those big problems, I'm not running for mayor. They're not problems that I have solutions to. I don't know how to fix them. So they're just things that we're going to have to continue to work on as a community to try to find solutions to get people off the street and be a little bit more helpful to our community. It all comes down to people, right? And so the people are what make these businesses. The people are the ones who have made these businesses so big and really added to so much of the growth here of Seattle. So the next part that we got to talk about is about people here in Seattle. So now for the last stop of the day, we're at City Teriyaki in Columbia City. I think the cornerstone of what makes Seattle interesting and why I choose to live here is the people. I think all cities should be judged on the people. But the thing that sticks out the most to me is just a general acceptance and respect for everyone, kind of like a everyone is welcome mentality, with the asterisks of being respectful and being caring and nice and not being a complete asshole. And I think that's why there's such a strong identity with the arts and music coming out of Seattle, because it's always been a place of come as you are, be who you are, be different, experiment in your difference, and define yourself with who you want to be. You can really be yourself, express yourself in the ways that you feel most comfortable. And I just love that about our city. It makes me feel great about doing shows like this and putting myself out there and being true to myself and who I want to be. I think this city kind of brings that out of a lot of people. If you have something to add to this list about why you love living in Seattle, please link it down there. Love to hear from you. Thank you very much. I'm Connor with Find Me in Seattle, and we'll see you next week.